How to say 操场 in English?
好。Okay, so to start, I'm just going to ask you to kind of introduce yourself real quick. Where are you from? What do you study here? And what is your name?
Okay, my name is Wei Han, and I study. My major is international communication in BFSU, and my hometown is Hebei Handan.
Okay, from Handan. Okay,
Yes.
cool, cool. So how long have you been learning English for?
How long? What's learning English?
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned English for almost 4 or 5 years as my major in the undergraduate period, because I prepared for my postgraduate study for 1 year extra for the extra 1 year, and during that time I read many English magazines, and I think that my English skills also improved at that period.
Okay. So do you have like a certain method for learning English that you find to work very well, or any secrets or tips to learning English?
I think English for me is a kind of uh, I love to learn language, and I think it opened a window for me to see a to see a bigger world, to tap my potential and get more opportunities for my future career. Uh, that's all. And I love to read English novels.
Okay, so you like learning or reading English books. That kind of
Yeah.
makes it easier if you know you really enjoy what you read. Another question I wanted to ask is there are some words in Chinese that are kind of difficult to translate over to English. For example, the names of some foods are quite difficult. Um, do you know how to translate lulaguer?
Many Chinese cuisines are of Chinese traditional culture. There are some traditional Chinese culture in its name. For example, Sudong Ro, Sudong Dongpo Ro, Dongpo pork, and Lü Dagu. I don't know how to translate it.
So if you had a foreign friend and they came to China, right, and they don't understand any Chinese, and they see on the menu that they have a food called luraguer, how do you explain it to them?
I think this in this name of this cuisine, there are some elements of Chinese culture. And first, I want to introduce them the ingredients of this cuisine and the cooking methods. That is from the perspective of the cook. And
Yeah.
then I will, if they are interested in it, I will learn some culture behind this cuisine and introduce them to them. Yes, introduce the culture to them.
Oh, okay, okay. So I guess that's the best you can do because there's no really doing the translation of the actual name itself. Okay, so another question I wanted to ask is the national holiday is coming up soon, and it's going to be the 70th anniversary of the establishment of the new Chinese government. Is there anything that you would like to say to China, or any wishes for your country in celebration of the 70th anniversary?
I think as a new generation in this new era, China, we actually really embark on a very good time for the national rejuvenation. And there will be the national parade during the October 1st, the Nationals Day. And maybe you will see many people in the center of Beijing, and maybe I will go back to my hometown and will not join this this parade. Will not view this parade, but I think I am deeply proud of my country, and Chinese culture is very profound, and I think it is our duty and responsibility for the new generation to discover the unique charm of the Chinese culture and spread it to around the world. Yes.
Okay, cool. That's very well said. Yeah, of course, the parade and the whole thing in the middle over at Tiananmen might be a little too crowded. But from your hometown in Handan, you can also, all the same, watch it on TV and send your wishes out to your own country. But as our last question, if I were to tell you that there were an app that is used for studying English, but it's kind of slightly different from other English learning apps. It's by method of watching video to practice oral speaking, to practice listening comprehension, stuff like that. If you were to come across a type of app like this, would you be interested?
I think today the technology is developing very fast, and there are many new methods of teaching. For example, the online streaming, live streaming, and if there are an app which can facilitate our communication with the native speakers, and I think it is a good opportunity for us, and it will. I will not shun from it. Maybe I will have a try.
Okay, cool. Well, we can actually try it out real quick right here. My friend over here, he's got the phone. 瑞贝，那个 APP 咱们试一下。
My poor English.
还可以，蛮好的。
不是英语说的很不错呀。
然后
有时候说着说着就会想不起来一个 proper word to yes.
就练得少嘛
express myself.
说的少，平时对。这个 app， 然后你可以用一下，可以简单跟你说一些功能。比如说第一遍的话是没字幕的，第二遍会有字幕。然后的话呢，字幕的话呢，它是可以点击，然后查词。然后的话呢，根据这个我们看一下啊，你待会儿可以自己先用一下看看。